All right, paid Killa, how's it going?
Same old, different day. You know how that's going. Regular, just trying to push the music. Let's go with you.
Working, getting it in. We'll start off getting to know you a little bit better. My subscribers probably don't know much about you.
Right.
Where are you out of?
I'm from outside of Pittsburgh, a little place outside of Pittsburgh called Aliquippa. We put a lot of people in the NFL, like Darrell Reeves, Ty Law, Mike Dichter, just to name a few.
Okay, and how far outside of Pittsburgh is it?
Probably like 15 minutes outside of Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay, right outside of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, for sure. Right outside of Pittsburgh. Right outside of Pittsburgh.
And what was it like for you growing up there?
Started off slow, I say. Started off slow for me, and then it kind of like started picking up as I got older, getting into different shit, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, and what'd you get into?
Well, the streets, following the crowd kind of type thing. Not really understanding who I was just yet, moving too quick, you know what I mean? So I ended up going to jail, having kids young, 17, 18, and from there, just living my life.
What was, how many brothers and sisters do you have?
That's a good question. I got like, all together with my mom and dad, I think I got like 10, 11 brothers and sisters. Between my mom and my pops, I think I got 10, 11 brothers and sisters between the two. So, yeah, 10, 11.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And your parents were split up?
For sure.
I take it?
Yeah.
And so who'd you live with?
Between the two and my grandma. Between the two and my grandma, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's time I'm going through different shit, putting my mom through whatever, and putting her through hell, trying to, be out here, be grown, take her through it. And now I'm going to my dad's house, and I ain't trying to listen to him either. So now I'm going to my grandma's house. I ain't trying to listen to her either. So then I end up, going to jail, getting in trouble, out on the streets, homeless, whatever. I've been through it all.
How young were you when you first went to jail?
My first time going to jail, I was 18. I was 18 when I first went to jail, yeah.
And what'd you go to jail for?
I went to jail for home invasion.
And did you beat the case, or you did some time for it?
Yeah, I did. I ended up doing 3. I ain't beat the case. I took a plea bargain. Since it was my first case at that time, I did 3 months, and then I did 5 years probation. Yeah.
Not a bad deal for a home invasion.
Yeah, we from Pennsylvania. So
out here in Cali, man, I think if you do a home invasion, you're looking at 25 to life.
Yeah, it's serious out here. It's
serious.
a little different. I ain't even get charged. Like, my actual charges, it wasn't like, it ain't home invasion, it's my charge, you know what I mean? So I took a lesser charge for more time or whatever the case was, you know what I mean? Something like that. One of those type things.
All right. And was this over some beef, or, can you talk about it?
No, I wasn't over no beef. Like I said, it was just me young, not having shit, wanting different shit. A couple of my friends, was locked in on a little lick, and I was just supposed to be the lookout for real, but I was like, fuck that. If they get something, I probably ain't gonna get nothing, so I gotta go in here too. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up going in, police ended up coming, and it went south from there. After that, had to do what I had to do, be a man, got myself into some grown shit, and then from there, got my little case, did my time, came home, did my little time on probation, finished all that. I started focusing on my music. You feel me? So 5 years later, now I'm focused on my music. 10 years down the line, I'm doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm locked in, I distance myself from the crowd. I don't want to be like nobody else. I'm not the kind of nigga out here trying to promote violence or act like hitting a lick is cool or any of that type of shit. I'm just telling you what I've been through, and, I did my time. I'm just making good music now.
What age did you start rapping?
I started rapping when I was probably in 5th, 6th grade. I think I started rapping, I did my first talent show, I was in 5th or 6th grade.
That's young.
Yeah.
So you've been rapping for a minute.
Yeah, I've been rapping I patterned my whole life for this. That's why I said I was following the crowd. I had to distance myself and make sacrifices to get to A to Z.
At what point did you start taking it serious?
Not even a full year ago. Like, I always made music, and I always was, I had to get my business in order, handle my life, get in position to want to do this, be happy. And figure out who I was. And so not even a year ago, but once I got serious, like my following started growing. I've been on different blog sites, Chicago Street News. I've been on, Street Smoke TV. I lock in with AK-47. My music been through No Jumper. I got a good reaction for Adam 22 and the guys. So right now, just making moves, locking in with different people, locking in with you, locking in with people that's making moves out here, and just trying to let the world know my name.
All right. After you get released from jail,
Yeah.
and you get a major break, what do you do with yourself then?
Start trying to figure it out. It wasn't working. So I was telling myself, like, when you go down, you thinking like, I ain't going home, I ain't gonna do this, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna, be around these guys or these guys. But gradually I start losing people that wasn't supposed to be around, and I start focusing on myself. So it didn't happen overnight, but it happened. You know what I mean?
Did you ever work a regular job?
For sure, a couple of them. It ain't for me, so that's why I'm doing this. Like, working a regular job is not Killa style, because I'm gonna stand on business, meaning like I don't know how to separate the what happens out here and what happens in the world, what they consider the real world. So once I feel disrespected, I'm acting on that. I can let it pass me by for so long. I can play the humble guy, but once I snap all the way out, and I'm gonna lose that job. So working never was for me, but if you work, I ain't trying to take, knock your hustle, get your money.
What kind of job did you have?
I worked fast food before.
Where'd you work?
I worked at Wendy's before. I worked at a warehouse before. Where else? Shit, I worked at a car wash before. Shit, I cut grass outside before. I did anything for a check. You know what I mean? The longest job I ever had, about a year and some change.
Okay. Oh, so you've had quite a few. What was high school like for you?
High school was pretty regular. Trying to dress up the girls. You know what I mean? Have a few dollars in my pocket at a couple parties. Different shit like that. Just regular shit, nigga coming up in the trenches, you know what I mean?
Being in the streets, you're going to see a lot of things. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of wild shit. What do you think was one of the most craziest things you've seen or been through?
Probably just losing friends. A couple of my friends, a couple of my homeboys passed away.
Street violence? To
Yeah.
gun violence?
Yeah.
How did that affect you?
At the time, I ain't know it, but I was like fake tight depressed. You know what I mean? At the time, I ain't know, but I was like fake tight depressed. I go through a little stage where like, you just think about different shit. You know what I mean? The part you played in shit, people you may have hurt. You know what I mean? And not letting different people grieve sometime and just running your mouth or listening to shit, different rumors. So, all that add up on the youngin'. You know what I mean? When you going through the streets and people, around you pass away. So, yeah, I was fake type depressed, but I get through it.
What was your family thinking when they found out you were involved in the streets?
I was going through it with my mom, so I kind of like, I got an opportunity to leave when I was in like 10th grade and make my own decision, because the school I was going to was a performing arts school. And they took buses back to where my dad stayed at. So the shit ain't like me doing, I just went to my dad's house. And then eventually, once he seen who I was and some of the shit he ain't like me doing, I said, fuck that shit, I'm going to my grandma's house. So that's kind of how that went, to be honest with you.
Okay, so your parents, they didn't like what you were getting into as a kid. Did that affect you anyway, or you just wanted to do what you wanted to do?
Yeah, it affected me in a big way. Sometimes you could be the reason that your relationships ain't where they should be. You know what I mean? So, hell yeah, that affected me in a big way. I put it in my music, though. You know what I'm saying? I just put it in my music and let y'all know and try to bring people that's like me from the trenches who, when you growing up like this, you may not necessarily be your biggest street nigga, but you just trying to find yourself and you don't got shit, so you'll do different shit to get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show you that you can come out of that and get to where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I've been doing music since I was in 5th or 6th grade, so, it was destined for this. Like, it was destined for me to be on platforms big as this and do shit like this, so people can see you can go from A to Z. You just gotta work hard to get there.
you know, as you're doing music a lot, are you just freestyling, rapping, or are you in the studio doing songs, or are you just freestyling with your homies?
I do all of that. I do all of that. It started off just freestyling. I'd be around different people. And I was young, like I said, I was in 4th, 5th grade. They was freestyling, and I'd be wanting to be a part of it, and I'd be weak as hell, you know what I'm saying? And they was older than me, like, you know what I'm saying, my aunt, her boyfriend, or one of my older brothers from down the way, you know what I'm saying, from where you know what I'm saying, your folks is from and shit. They'd come down and they'd be freestyling and I want to be a part of it, but I was weak, you know what I'm saying? I'm in 4th or 5th grade, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want me a part of it, so from then on, I wanted to be the best, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Kobe, I want to be the best, you feel me? So I just kept working at it. I link up my brother and his homeboys because I ain't from where he from, you feel me? And yeah, like they was rapping, so now I'm going to the studio with bro, now I'm making songs. So now I see I can make songs now, bang. You know what I'm saying? Now we in the whip, we smoking, we getting high, we freestyling, cam on top, we doing this. So it's like, it just took me to sit down and focus on what I wanted to do with my life, and now I'm here. So I know I can do music, I do good songs. If you ain't never heard of me, just lock into my YouTube channel, you know, paid Killa, make it right. You know what I'm saying? About 40K views right now. Like I said, I ain't even been out a full year. Shut up and kill me. You know, I just like to send a message. Fed up for the ladies. I did that to an old R. Kelly beat. You know, y'all can just lock in with me and just see what I'm talking about, man. Because eventually I want to be a part of that 4-legged monster they talk about. It's a 3-legged monster right now, but I want to make it 4 with Kendrick, J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? Pay, Killa, and who that 4th one? I'm tripping. Who that next nigga? Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake. You feel me? And Drake. So I want to be that 4th nigga, a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the goal is. That's why we here.
And who'd you look up to?
Yeah, it depends on if you mean like the influence they had on rap or just music in general. If you mean they influence, of course, everybody I feel like looked up to Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? His influence, Tupac. His influence, you know what I'm saying, like influential, I look up to them boys, you know what I'm saying, but like somewhat music, I like Jay-Z, I really like whole music, I like, I don't want to sound cliche because he passed away, I like DMX, you know what I'm saying, I like Jeezy, I like Boozy, I like Gucci, I like Young and Ace, I like all these niggas that's just doing something with their life, right? I like all of them niggas. I like your music because I can relate. You know what I'm saying? Anything I can relate to, it ain't gotta be a full album, but if I can relate to it, I'm a rock to it.
What are your future plans?
So I think right now I plan on, you know, going to New York to lock in with people down there, doing a show out there, going to Atlanta, shoot something with Dirty Glove Bastards. I'm in Song Battle Rap League. You know, I see the URL is a part of that, so shout out to them. We'll be doing that here in the next month or so. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping to bring home that trophy back home. Shout out to Quip, you know how that's going. And just staying focused as far as musically. I'm in the studio every day. I got This Whole Town dropping here soon. I got Look Where We At Now dropping here soon. Couple features coming, Breathe feature. I got a lot of stuff coming out soon, man. I drop music every day, Living the Dial Alone, everything coming, man. In the next year, so I'm planning on the world knowing my name. So
That's what's up. Do you have any features? You worked with anybody yet?
Right now, I've been reaching out to different people. You know what I'm saying, just trying to see where, you know what I'm saying, we could take it to. You know what I mean? So right now, we just reaching out to different artists that's there already or on their way there. Like we reached out to Fulio, we reached out to Lyric off of the Rap Game. We spoke to these people, so like we trying to get the right beats and the right stuff, and then we gonna link back in, lock in, and get some music going.
Okay, that's what's up. You got a song called "Shut Up and Kill Me."
Shut Up or Kill Me, yes.
What's that about?
It's really a play off my first song. It's called Make It Right, where I was asking God basically to protect me from people I may got love for or, you know, people that's around me that may not love me back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in a way I'm saying shut up and kill me, but what I'm really saying is like I'm working so hard, like everything that y'all saying or what the streets talk about and all that other shit, I don't even hear that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm working this hard that's not even my focus. So it's like, yo, shut up and kill me. Like, stop my focus, stop my mindset, stop me from being able to think and get to where I want to get to. Like, so that's really what that was about. Make It Right. It was a play off my song called Make It Right. I mean,
And Make It Right was that about basically the same thing, or?
Yeah, Make It Right was like I touch base, like basically that's what I call it. I touch base with every aspect of my life, and I'm asking God to make it right. So like I tell him, like, dear Lord, if I don't make the night, let me make it right. If homeboys got my back, how I take a knife. It's homeboys on my left, how I take a right. Dear Lord, I don't want to have to take a life. And in the background, I'm telling them, so make it right. You feel me? So I'm basically praying to God, and I'm telling them, like, I don't want to be this way, but in life, sometimes people gonna force your hand, you know what I'm saying, and make that right before I have to be that person. You know what I mean? One of those type things.
That makes me think of all the rappers that have been killed in the past year.
Facts.
Do you feel like it's getting dangerous for rappers?
Hell yeah, I honestly feel like rapping is the most dangerous job in America right now at this point in life. Like, even myself, like, I gotta be on it. I gotta watch myself at all times, just because, like, when you putting your life out there to people, feelings that they wouldn't know about, because you can just distance yourself, never mind it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they did don't matter, so you just, you know, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter. Once you start rapping, you putting those feelings on wax, and people getting to, you know, pick your brain more and see what you thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it becomes dangerous in a way, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they overthinking and they want your spot, and everybody want to rap now. You know what I'm saying? So everybody want to rap, so people want your spot, and people watching you with, you know, with close eyes, you know what I'm saying, at all times. So it's very dangerous. You see what happened with Pop Smoke and just different stuff. It's very dangerous. You don't even gotta know these niggas, and they watching you. You know what I mean? So it's just gotta keep your head up out here, you know. Be about what you talk about and be true to yourself. That's what this rap shit about. You know what I mean?
You mentioned Pop Smoke. We just recently learned some of the details of his murder, which we found out was a home invasion.
Right.
And those dudes are looking at, I mean, you know, supposedly it was a 15-year-old kid that actually was the one that shot him. They put an informant in the jail cell.
Right.
And the dude just, you know, started telling the informant everything. And so what do you think when you see something like that?
Honestly, I honestly think that type of shit is sad. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense to it. There's no sense to it. Like, there's no history between the two. So there's no need for another black man to be killed, in my personal opinion. As far as the going to jail and type shit like that and just talking, if you're gonna do these crimes, when you get down to them jails, don't say shit. You know what I mean? Don't say shit. Don't say shit to nobody about nothing. Ain't nobody your friend in the real world, and damn sure ain't your friend in jail.
So you got some music dropping?
For sure.
You got a project dropping? An album?
Yeah. So right now I'm working on my project. It's called Living with Guilt by Killa. Right now, like I said, you can get on my YouTube, Make It Right, Killa, Shut Up and Kill Me, Killa. But Living with Guilt, I got This Whole Town dropping soon. I'm gonna do a video to that. I'm gonna do a video to Live and to Die. And I'm thinking about shooting a video to Fed Up. Like I said, I did that to an R. Kelly beat. So I was touching base with the females, letting the females know, like, I love y'all forever. You know what I mean? One of those type things, just having fun.
Man, sounds good.
For sure.
That's what's up, man. You got some good stuff coming.
Yeah, for sure.
Some good work in the past, man.
For sure.
You know, like your grind. For
sure. Tune in. Killa YouTube, go like, subscribe, man. Killa, you know, follow at Snapchat, _Killa on Instagram, and just come lock in with me, see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, come find out. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually you gonna know. That's just it.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you too, man.
Definitely.